Live and I didn't have it queued up.
You suck. You absolutely suck.
You look good though.
It's been a while, but guess what?
Wait, work it. Hold. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's thinking. Cheap phone. I don't need that. Right.
Absolutely.
While we're going.
Absolutely.
But not long enough for them to like.
Yeah, lose interest. So, oh yeah, you can't do it very long. You're on YouTube, so that's enough. That's enough. Yeah.
Well, not YouTube. It's Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook will.
yeah,
they will delete you. You know.
Thanks.
Hey, studio audience.
That's right. Studio
guys?
audience is here.
We're finally back. Finally back. It's been what, months?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Years.
It's been a while. I mean,
Eons.
it's been long enough that I started missing you fuckers.
I still see you, asshole.
I meant the
Yeah,
audience.
those guys?
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
I try.
So are you still Vulcan, aka Mike?
I'm still Vulcan, aka Mike House. And, you know, probably some change since the last time we were here. The gym now it resides here at the house in God's country. We got the building up. No longer in Pelham.
Yep. Now, are you so with that? Really want to talk to everybody. You have moved from Pelham. You have moved from Pelham. When will you be ready for new clients? Are you ready now?
I'm ready now.
All right, so give them all your information so new clients start reaching out.
6273 County Road 16 on most GPS, which is confusing because it's actually County Roads or Highway 16. But look, you can tell DC, you can tell Jack, you can tell Freight, you can tell the guy at the gas station. They all know me. Even the mayor up here today knows me.
Even the mayor from Alabaster.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere. Hey, Mike House.
Yep, in Alabaster buying beer, and the mayor of Alabaster comes. Yeah, and 1201, and the mayor of Alabaster. Hey, Mike House. Like, fuck, really?
I'm like, yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, he's like, hey, yeah, we got enough beer to fucking supply an army. We just wave. Hi.
Well, this army.
This army, yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. They're like, how many people are you feeding? 4.
Maybe.
Yeah, and just so you know, they're bringing their own shit too, son. We're just making sure.
Yes.
We'll run out.
Well, I did have to school you on that because I've got 2 gallons. I said, it's me, you, Jack, and anybody else that comes. He goes, oh. So he turned around and got another 12 pack.
I went by another 12 pack. I have 2 gallons of beer. And he's like, you realize he's coming? Yeah, my bad. So I had to go buy more beer.
Yes. Which we are drinking
So-
of the Vulcan Cup for here.
We are, or for me, out of my double top or stone anvil, non-goddamn buckle getting. I love that race, but I want my fucking buckle. I can't stress
Where
that
did this
enough.
beer
Still
come
don't have
from?
it. All right, so this
Fat
beer,
head, fat what?
this beer right here that we are consuming is from sponsorship opportunity. That's Fatheads Brewery in Canton, Ohio. Ohio. So I had to take that's how my week went. So
A little business trip up there.
I had some stuff.
Absolutely.
That's the IPA. That's the Headhunter.
Headhunter IPA.
Yep.
Very tasty.
And
Thumbs
like 7.4.
Whatever.
And this is their Pilsner.
Excellent.
And
You got Pilsner?
I got the pill. It's delicious.
yeah, and I don't remember the name of this one. I'm terrible with that. I just knew it was their Pilsner. They had a lager, a German style lager, and a Pilsner. And the Pilsner
Very
was
close
just
to the same.
very close to the same. But the
Beer.
Pilsner was just it's clean, it's crisp, and like it's good. And they do one up there that is a crumbleberry is what it's called. And you get actual blueberries in beer. The lady that I sat next
So
to
the finish they put. Yeah. Wow.
right. So the lady I sat next to that she ordered a couple and had like 4 or 5 blueberries each time.
Did you
That they-
taste it? Did you try it?
No, not a bit. I'm a Pilsner lager. I like an IPA, but I don't venture too much
You didn't
past that.
taste her?
No.
No.
It's just not my thing. So I know it's like when you go to Beer Hog here in town and they have that blood orange one.
Oh,
Okay, that sounds great, but I just
That's
know
good.
it's not for me.
well, you need to taste it.
Fine.
Might be for you.
It might be for you. That's
You're right. You're right. You're true.
But,
All right,
you know, like,
you're right.
the
So
little
what you're
sample-
saying
the
is
little
I
sample.
should have the same attitude towards beer as I do for sex. Have
Yes.
the attitude to
Yes.
Beer Hog.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why we're all surprised you hadn't already.
You putting what? Where? Okay.
Well, just pineapple. That's all you need.
Pineapple,
Pineapple.
pineapple,
If you hear
pineapple.
pineapple, I don't like it.
If you know, you know.
Trick knows.
Well, it's good to be back.
It is good to be back. I truly missed this.
I don't know why, but it's just too much life in the way. Is why.
No,
No,
I will
really.
say this: there is a lot of life, but you truly make times for the things that you want to do. If it's a priority, you'll make time for it. And I think that, and I'm being honest with
Oh,
everybody,
can I hold you right there? Look, I'm
you
here
can hold,
all
you
the
can
time.
hold me.
Yeah, I'm here all the time, so I'm ready.
No, you're not here all the time. You were in Auburn with
That's right. I had
the
all
fam.
yeah,
But
tennis
guess what?
tournament.
But with that being said, I know I have access to God's country.
Mhm.
I could have fired this shit up and I could have sat here.
Could you? Really? You know the combination?
You have it written down right there.
Oh, okay.
Think. Because I'll be
8th of
on.
August.
Yeah, I'll be on an airplane to
Mother me
McFucker. I'll be on an airplane to Pennsylvania.
next Sunday.
The 8th, yeah.
Sunday.
Is it?
So it's just me and you.
Son of a bitch. All right, so next week we started off great. I'm here.
You get covered.
I will. Y'all bring me back in and we'll do it like when I was in Hawaii.
We should have done that last week when I was in the Outer Banks, which the Outer
Oh,
Banks
we
was
should have
really
done
great.
that. Yeah, see,
Look,
we
I know
should have
that's
brought
where
you.
you're from.
Yeah, man.
That place is like super chill, super cool.
Mhm.
And I was amazed at the, I don't know, correct word, I was going to say length, but that was brought of the Outer Banks, the island turns. He's like, I'm going that way for like 30 miles.
Yeah. And it's remote too. There's a lot
It's
of
very
water.
remote, yes.
There's a lot of water between you and the next piece of land.
We drove down to Pea Island, went over the bridge, went to the lighthouse, hit Pea Island. I'm like, I feel like I'm driving in the Atlantic because the Atlantic is to my left and the Sound is to my right. And it's like there's a little sand berm on each side. I'm like, okay, well we're just driving through the ocean.
It's that.
Yeah, because we went down to Salvo to eat lunch. Just didn't make it to Hatteras
Good, isn't it?
because
yeah,
I didn't want to go another 30 miles and then turn around and come back.
Yeah, because
And the IPA is real good too. You gotta try it.
that's a pretty spot. I don't know if you saw it when it was like fire.
Because of the shoals, the way they work, I mean, there's some big turnover. Where we're at, they're in Kill Devil Hills, Nag's Head, like right on the line. The waves weren't that big, but the tides were not extreme either, like I've been before in the Atlantic. Just, that afternoon, it was like 7 or 8 feet because it dropped off a little bit more. And when we're in Charleston, it was like, okay, well, yeah, the water's about 100 meters that way now. Yes.
You know what? I'm glad you went on that, but you just sparked something in me.
Ah.
100 meters.
Mhm.
Why can't we go to the metric system here?
We're going there.
Well, we do. But people,
Did you hear Jack?
were there what?
He said we're going there inch by inch.
Yes, inch by inch, yes.
But isn't it so much simpler?
It
Mhm.
is. Really
Mhm.
is.
Here, Frank, I need this 137 centimeters long. Period. What do you do? No, I need this at 14 and 3/16.
And because now, especially now, because people cannot read a tape measure.
Not a bit.
No.
No, that is something that I take for granted. Something that I was taught when I was a kid.
Mhm.
You hand it to people now, and they have no idea. They know what to do.
They don't have the one that's cheap.
No, your guys don't tell me that.
yes.
Yeah, read it.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's a hole I don't want to. We don't want to go down. Like, talk about people.
Yeah.
Can't give you change. Either, so.
No, they
When
cannot.
you really blow them up, it's like, here, sir. Yeah, there's 10 and a quarter. You owe me 10 cents. What? Just plug it in the computer and it'll tell you.
Yeah, it'll tell you. It'll tell you. Yep. No.
But yeah, but you guys had like you all went on vacations. You did stuff with
Yeah, I went to Miami, went to South Beach. I don't ever have to go back.
You've been there. Now you know.
Yeah, I have to go back.
Yeah.
No,
But did you like it when you were there?
not a bit. No, fuck no. No. Mm-mm.
Not your people?
No, as y'all know me and everybody that's met me, or that has met Drunk DC, it's two different people. I enjoy when we're at events, stuff like that. I enjoy being around people and I like to have a good time. But you cannot take me and put me in a city that's stacked on top of each other. If that makes sense. Like coming out of where we stayed, the condo where we stayed, you came out. I mean, it is everybody was on top of everybody. All right. And because of the moderate temperatures year round, there are a lot of homeless there. And so I struggle with going out on my morning runs and you're running along the beach. And as I go through areas, you know, and it was sad because they have this, it's not really a boardwalk because it's paved, it's concrete, you know, but it runs, if you look to your right, it's mangroves and beach and the ocean. You look to your left and it's the condos and hotels and high rise and stuff so they can see the water. But when you run there, it's beautiful. You know, but every hole opening in a mangrove, there's somebody there with a tarp and that's where they're sleeping. Every little shower that you're supposed to use to rinse off when you come out of the ocean, there's somebody there's somebody bathing there. So I run at sunup every morning. It's you're so torn. You're like, this is a beautiful place to be, but then it's just homeless. So for me, that really took away from the experience. And I don't know how that comes across, but because that's beautiful, yet fuck this damn. So, hey, we're going to dinner. All right. Reservations are at 7. We better leave at 4:30, you know, to go find a spot. And then it's like, yeah, you can park here. It's $64. So that takes away from some of the stuff for me. And is it beautiful down there? Yes. But the way I'm wired, did I really, really enjoy it? Mm-hmm. Did I have a great day? It rained a lot, but we did have a great day on the beach. And I absolutely had a conversation with a guy that figured out a money-making adventure. And, oh, dude, I was like, you and I, we're having a conversation.
Were you drinking?
Yes. But this is what the guy did.
Did you give him social?
No. So this young man, he was 22. This young man had bought himself one of the big, not like a Yeti, but a big cooler, big soft cooler that you can throw over your shoulders and carry. Bought himself
like the Yeti. Yeah.
Bought himself a big cooler like that, and then went to I don't think it was Wish, but it was a website similar to Wish. And he found these ready-made mixes for drinks in these sealable bags. So he was like, order, he paid $3 or whatever it was. And, you know, he's getting all these ready mixed bags. He gets them, mixes the alcohol and stuff in them, throws them in his freezer, stacks them, gets them all built up, and he sells them for $20 a piece on the beach. Mm-hmm. When he approached us, he's like, I have these, you know, and he gave a little spiel, and I'm like, give me, you know, let me have it. I watched him, and within 50 feet from me, you know, everybody's so packed on the beaches. Within 50 feet of me, that guy sold 21. And damn near everybody he stopped at. He went online, and I mean, you know, he was $3.99 into each
Plus
one.
the booze.
Yeah.
So he's $5.
He's $5. Yeah, $5 into each drink.
400% profit.
I mean, just
Yeah.
and he had little straws. You know what I mean? Like sealed. You know, in the. I mean, yeah, dude was making a killing, and I was like, I like this. You found a
God
way.
bless America.
Yeah, found a way.
American way.
So, but the best day for me was the planetarium and the aquarium. They have the science center down there in my
Here.
Not in Miami though.
no, but I'd never even been to a planetarium, so I didn't realize that when
I've been to Miami to the airport and then left.
Oh,
That's it.
the planetarium, I'd never been in one, so I didn't realize when you went in.
Fun and drugs, they don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't want you in there.
Flying
But I didn't realize. I mean,
flying over
like
Kentucky.
you sit in, it
with the
is
bear.
right
It's in
there.
that cooler right there.
The IPA is the HH, the Pilsner is that one. But I didn't realize how those were. And then we went into the aquarium, and you actually, from the bottom floor, they have a 20-foot diameter cutout.
Oh, don't hurt yourself.
So you stand underneath the entire aquarium, watching everything swim over you, and then you can go. Then you could go all the way to the top and look down. I mean, it's kind of cool how they had it. So you can be at the very top, look down in.
We should have
And-
our calfkins on.
We should have our captain gowns on.
Yeah. Surprisingly comfortable.
Very
But,
comfortable.
dude. Very comfortable. Could not believe how comfortable those were.
Yeah, well, you know,
All right.
the Griswolds had their Outer Banks venture.
Yep.
But the history was, I mean, that's kind of what we're into now. We had the Lost Colony thing, which is really cool. I mean, it's kind of amazing. And those people were very brave back then.
Now the Lost Colony, just hear me. There was only like 100 of them or something, right? But
It was less than that. It was 50.
they just vanished,
They vanished.
right?
They still-
Didn't
they
I mean
still do
like
not
they,
know what happened to them.
like they were
within
like they had
reason.
a
There's
colony
no
here, and
evidence.
then there was
Well, short story, we come over on this, 90, we're going to do metric or we're going to do standard?
Well, at this time,
30 meters-ish boat, so 90 feet from
Yes.
keel.
yes,
Okay, 50 people on this boat. Okay, this room is bigger than the boat.
yes,
Okay, the
brighter,
living area.
yes. They were stacked
small.
in like
Now,
cordwood.
if you were like a landlubber kind of colonist, you didn't go up on the top deck because sailors were up there. If you did not work, you stayed down below the deck, right?
Yep.
You know, it's not now 3 months to get from England to the Outer Banks. Now, granted, they stopped at the West Indies and then what's the other islands? Like south towards the equator.
Canary.
Canary Islands. So resupply in the West Indies,
did
and then
they?
come up. Yes.
Not just another pretty face.
No. Yeah, pretty ugly.
So then they
But how
went, but they
brave were
made
they?
it.
Because if you stand on the Atlantic, it's not like going to the Gulf Coast. You stand on the Atlantic shoreline, you look, and everywhere you see is nothing but the ocean. 6, 8 feet tall. You see what 3.5 miles? That's it. And it's like we're going to go that way for 3 months. Yes, but then they come and they land. Well, the first colony came, and then it kind of crapped out, so everybody left. And then they came with the Lost Colony in 1580 something, 1560. I forget what date.
1580.
1580. Right, they were there. We weren't really friends with the Indians anymore because we decided to kill some of them because they didn't have enough food. Yeah, just like kind of bushwhacked them a little bit, killed them.
Huh.
There wasn't enough food. The Indians weren't sharing, so they sent some people back. Hey, look, we're gonna run out of supplies. Y'all go back. So they sent the governor back 3 years to come back. When they came back, some of the houses were gone, and there was nobody there. Like nobody. They had no evidence, anything. They found one word carved into the fortification, Croatoan, which was the island on Roanoke Island. But they were in the summertime. The captain of the boat went, nope, hurricanes, can't go. So they turned their ass back and left. They left, and they have no evidence of any of those people ever again. Still don't know exactly what happened. So that was the first.
Because there's no graves,
First
there's no
English-speaking
nothing.
person born in the United States, Virginia Dare,
There.
was born then. Yep. And the governor was the grandfather of this girl, left, and then came back, didn't find them, and he's like, Captain said we can't go south. They went back. No. Negative.
But they were wired different back then.
Yes. Yes. Well, I mean,
They weren't wired like now.
yeah,
That's
people whine about driving 30 minutes down the road to go somewhere. This took 3 months to get there.
Yeah, it's a different mindset. I mean, that's just, we all talk about it. None of us grew up like happy birthday MTV. MTV's 40 today. That's the useless shit that I know. But MTV's 40 today. 7 when MTV first started. So it's been there pretty much my entire life.
Because you're what, 57?
Close.
47.
Watch it out.
Jack's like, motherfuckers.
What?
But she doesn't know MTV. She knows the reality shows. And
Oh, yeah.
doesn't
Well,
know
she
that
knows
it's music.
TikTok. Yeah.
It was just music. It wasn't just TV shows about people living together.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Mhm.
and I still remember that. Like that's I remember. I don't know if you ever watched it. Remember when Real World first came out? Remember that was Puck and Comfort.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like,
It's so funny because I had this conversation yesterday. I said I've never met an ultra runner. Going into trail running. Whenever you start getting into ultra running, the individuals that is not right. And some kind of demon. Right? Absolutely.
You have a demon?
Yeah.
You have a demon. Yeah, it's like, I
It's not an
can't
overwhelming-
call it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an overwhelming one, but it was like,
There's stuff inside.
Yeah.
What I mean by demon is this. There is something inside of you that you grab hold of mentally that says, yes, whatever that is. Not everybody, look, not everybody has that. I've met a lot of people that wilt just saying, come with me. We're going to do 20 miles. They give up before they even put their fucking shoes on.
Yeah, but that's not having a demon.
because we have demons like for some other fucked up shit's happened to us, right?
Right, so-
sometimes that sets us up for like, hey, I'm trying to find this other thing that like
Maybe we're working on semantics there. I don't understand when you say demon.
that says we're gonna make this happen, right?
Yep.
That's the key for most people is like, look, I'm there and there, but ultimately it's like you want to do it,
Yeah, you want to do it or you don't.
you're gonna do it,
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's and we get to that pretty quickly, really.
Like I was watching the CrossFit games.
Yes, we were. Yeah.
We watch those.
No,
I saw,
we're behind. So
Okay, well you saw the women's snatch event the other night.
yes, with Brooke.
Okay, but but I wasn't talking about that. Look on Amy Forrest's daughter's
Yes,
face
when she hit
when
two,
she
yeah.
when she hit 200. The look on her face. I mean, I'm just watching. She was so happy. I was happy for her.
Did you cry?
Yeah, just about. I was.
But it was sheer exhilaration.
Yeah.
I just
And
did
she was shocked.
that.
Yeah, she was shocked that she did it. Actually, she had true shock and joy in her face when she made the lift. That you could see. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
she
awesome.
said. I mean,
yeah.
the look on her face was just pure astonishment.
Yes, I just did that. Yes.
Yeah.
When are we going to see Sammy on that? She's going.
Huh?
She's going.
I don't know.
Did you see the last test here we were watching? Yeah.
Mm.
14. Yeah.
Yeah, the CrossFit games are those are a different animal.
Yes. Well, I tell people, look, that's like pro NFL Hall of Famers. This group right here, maybe elementary, middle school.
Yeah.
The pickup
Maybe.
game, the pickup game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Backyard.
Play
Jack,
that stuff.
you ready?
I still got somewhere.
Freight.
I'm good.
Look, the Vulcan cup's empty too. Just look, the Vulcan cup.
I'll get you, baby. You sure? There's still. You ready?
Since it's open.
I bought it to drink. I
We'll have to
didn't
teach you
buy it.
how to
You're shaking
pour.
like a dog
You
shitting a
see
peach
that
pit. Are
right
you
there?
okay?
Look.
I'm okay.
Look, you see this right here? We have to teach somebody how to pour. Like full pour.
He'd do it for a living.
He doesn't do it for
It's
a
all
living.
Thank you. It's the only motherfucker I've ever known to
He'd
bitch.
starve to death though for tips. Yeah.
It's the only motherfucker I've ever known to bitch about free beer. How much you pay for that? I paid nothing for it, but goddamn it.
There you go. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Then you like
Hey, you know,
rotate it,
you gotta
rotate it,
say-
rotate it, rotate it. Stop. Yep. See? Full pour.
Well, I was trying to do it.
He is
with
trainable.
We'll have to do some internet from Twin Lakes, Colorado.
Oh, we're gonna have to do this from 20. All right. I really want to pick your guys' brain real quick.
For what?
How? I mean, like, are y'all like? I can't wait to go. You know, we do this every year. This is my trip. As odd as it sounds, like I can't wait. There is something about Twin Lakes. There's something about this trip with you guys every year that, like, I can't wait.
It could be the company though.
That's all. That's a big part of it.
I mean, it could. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because I mean, every year, everybody knows each person's personality in the van, and we know how to make that work. And we just go. Like I'm so excited this year that we have learned finally. We don't have to
Yeah.
park. We don't have to park in the
We
fucking.
have learned finally.
Hold on. We
Right.
don't.
That's a big statement.
Right.
It's a big
we
statement.
we don't have to park in that fucking wind tunnel of a fucking rest stop. We can drive right past that and park at the bottom of Capulet. They don't care.
As far as we know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, so we've been stopping. We've been stopping at
Still
that
gonna
rest.
stop at the rest area, right?
No.
No, that
Well,
rest
I-
area. We stopped at that rest area because we always thought that we had to wait till sunrise to go to Capulet. But
okay.
Capulet's not even open till like 9 a.m.
If I need to pee, we can stop there, right?
There's a
Oh, you can pee at Capulet. It's 5 miles down the road.
Just hold it.
bathroom open.
Yeah, everything's open at Capulet, except for you can't drive to the top.
5 miles?
Yeah, it's all.
You know, it's like it's close.
Yeah,
It's not very much more.
So where we stopped last year again. We're
Yeah.
not gonna stop there.
no, we're just
and
gonna go
watch the
straight to
sun come up
Capulet.
and Go straight to Capulet and watch the sun come up there.
Yeah,
And we
so
might step over the gate and watch the top.
I think
that is my absolute.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, that
My absolute thing is we need to be at the fucking top. We can't drive up there, but there's trails.
so we could be at the very rim.
We throw our
Yeah.
fucking headlamps on.
We could, or in the bottom of the crater and watch the sun come up that way.
That's a while.
So that would be cool.
That's a,
That would be
That
cool.
would be cool.
And I'm bringing my
Inside,
hey,
you
I'm
can
bringing
comment.
my vest, and there'll be beer in the vest, so we can have a beer at the top of Capulet at sunrise.
Don't put beer in the vest. What, but like canned beer in the back? Or-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what the,
I
that's
thought
what
you
the
meant
pockets are
bladder, so
for.
Don't do that.
I don't have a bladder. No, I don't have a bladder.
That's what the pockets are
we
for.
know.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have-
we know. Yeah, we do know from traveling. We do not have a bladder.
But see, you guys,
Like a
you
tiny
just got
Ziploc.
insight about how we plan
Yeah,
activities.
snack bag.
Right, so we're just now set what we're going to do.
You know what? Just when I'm going to pee.
on that trip. But I say we go up the rim, watch the sun come up, then run down and see what happens like at the bottom.
Hell yeah! And then go
Oh, yeah.
John Eddie's.
We
Oh,
can
yeah.
see two.
Yeah,
We can see two.
you can see too.
That's brilliant. I like it.
That's one cool thing though about the sun's coming up over the water right there. Yes. The first morning I had to I didn't plan ahead. I had a few beers and leaned way over on the porch because we weren't oceanside. Because facing this way, you can still see the ocean, and facing this way, it's a big money difference.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
So I'm like, not spend that money on the hotel room because you know what we do in the hotel? We sleep. Yes. because
Yeah.
we're never in the hotel room.
Right.
Yes. And another thing was cool seeing Millie walk across is in North Carolina, everything is dog friendly. Like absolutely every like hotel, restaurant, everything. I'm like, well, damn. The children were coming.
Problem beach too.
Yes, and the dogs are on the beach. Where we're staying, you don't have to permit. The dogs
Don't
are
get
on the
dog
beach.
pits, okay.
Period. I'm like, most people away down here. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I see why, because people down here don't take care of the business that happens when you have your dog.
No, they don't. You need to put these lights in the gym.
Is that the one I got?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because I don't get the strobe light effect.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Well, I'll show you. We'll turn the one on in the gym, and you get a PVC pipe and do it, and it looks like you're in Star Wars. Like you can.
He's
You
like,
need to put those lights in here then.
I put one right here. Yeah.
Dude, it'll make you like you start moving that pipe around. You're like, whoa, like it's.
Well, it's a UFO light they call it. It's 9.5 inches.
Yeah.
It's 100-watt LED. So it's very bright.
but it's pulsing, and you can see it.
So when you move, like jump rope the other day, I could see my little speed rope. I could see it, like 4 of them.
So it works like
It
a
may-
timing light.
It messed my head up. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I can't watch that. Yes.
Yeah, it's hard.
I've got a great book. When I finish it, I'll hand it to you for about.
Thought I got it first. Whatever, just give it to him. No.
Yeah. Michael Pollan, How to Change Your Mind.
Yeah.
Very interesting book. Very, very interesting book about microdosing with the magic mushrooms. What MMDA is the correct way of saying that.
But yeah, so like the 8th, next weekend, you're out. Then
Flying to
there's one more
Pennsylvania.
weekend, and then we're like on the way to Colorado for our friends doing Leadville.
Yep.
Again, that's like
So we're leaving. I need to
Wednesday the 18th.
I need to nail down dates.
No. What? Not to throw this out to everybody, but you guys and I'll do whatever I can to help. But there's a couple of things that need to be done before we leave on the 18th. Is that correct? Y'all need to get that hammered out. So when we go, that's one less thing.
Going not a problem. Coming back, we have no issues.
Yeah.
Like, everything needs to work on the way back.
Be cool if it worked all the way there, though.
Well, but
I'm just saying.
it'll be stressful on the way back if something happened.
Yeah.
but the ball joint stuff. That's just gonna make it ride easier.
No, I mean, yeah.
Well, the steering won't be as sloppy, and that'll just
It's a
be.
ball joint or it's
But that's a lot of miles there and back on something that you already know is having some issues. You know what I mean?
So I guess that Matt is his car's fixed. So
Oh yeah. I'm actually I drove it today.
Okay. Yeah.
So what?
I
I
saw
haven't
it.
had a chance to ask Matt what happened to his Jeep.
He had some big mechanical issues. He had some rocker arms or something.
His A arms and all that kind of stuff, all the
No,
bushings and everything.
No, rocker arms, engine wise.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Odds and everything else, fucking shit out, huh? Pushing down the valves and fuck. New engine?
No, they fixed it.
They had to take us. There was one cylinder I think they had to do something with, and at least one that was like.
I hadn't touched base with him at the end of the week, but yeah, I talked to him.
He reported the problem as like it was running super rough. I said,
Yeah.
well, my car's got these little injector things. If one fails, your car runs like
Absolute
crap,
Well,
shit. Yeah.
right? I said,
You
Maybe
always
he's
have to
right.
remember the way the internal combustion engine works:
Suck, bang, blow.
suck, bang, blow. So you have to have intake, ignition, exhaust. So he had a failure on
Bang.
the intake and bang, and the blow. Yeah.
Really? So the suck was fine,
Well,
but the
sorry.
bang and the blow didn't work too well for him?
I don't know. Well, we have to ask him.
Matt? The bang and the blow didn't work too well? Speaking of suck, bang, and blow, I need to make a text message.
That reminds me.
Ladies from Canton, old ladies that sat at the bar with me.
Dude, I had a great time with them. We sent a buddy of mine at the end of the night. Community.
Yeah, well,
My phone will go off like when I got certain guys when they do business trips. My phone will go off 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, if not later. It'll be an absolute stranger giving me the finger saying, "Fuck you, DC." And I talked to these ladies, like I said, 10 o'clock at night, whatever it was. And I said, hey, you guys cuss? Will you do this? And they're like, what do you want us to do? And I said, I want a video of you saying, fuck you, Doug. And they were like, oh, yeah, absolutely. So at like 11 o'clock at night, I sent my buddy that we work with, it's two ladies that are just like, hey, fuck you, Doug. Made my day. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, do we still pee outside when he gets his bathroom fixed?
Yeah.
Okay.
The grass would something's gonna happen to it.
Yeah. All right. I was just making sure that because you don't want to hear a toilet flush on the podcast.
No,
So
it sounds like it's rude, right?
yeah, that would be rude.
Would it?
Would it? But that's
Shout out to Bob.
at
Never
Never Summer in Colorado. That's what? I mean, that's a lot of climbing out there. 20,000? Is it 20 on that one?
That's a Western States qualifier race.
hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did it in what, 13? Or finished? No, he finished at 3:12. So that was 7:30
more like
that time.
21 hours.
21 hours. Okay.
It's a hard race, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, but he finished, and we love him.
That's something he's been talking since we've known Barmas Gonzalez. When he said he wanted to do something longer, that's the only thing he's ever talked
Yeah,
about.
Never Summer has always been.
So, when
And-
someone's, you got that thing that you want to do, now I'm just curious to see what his next idea is.
I do because he committed to it. Now, I will say this, envious of Barney. Now, granted, he's at a different stage in life.
He's a sexy man while you're envious, right?
Dude, Barney is beautiful. How he is not, how he does not show up with, I mean, just mounds of it on his shoulders. Hi, guys.
Yeah,
I got 40. I don't know if y'all want any, but no, what I like about him is he had a position and they said, hey, look, based on what we want to do, you have to have a degree. You know what I mean? Like he held a job and they said, now this job has to have a degree. They didn't grandfather. They were pretty much like, you're done.
Right.
And so Barney took that as fine and finished his degree. After he got his degree, he got a job with a company. That company said, don't give a shit where you are. We need you to be able to be on your phone and your computer. And he said, okay, great. And so for 4 months now, he has picked different spots in the United States. He's mainly on the West Coast. But he goes, I'm going here for 30 days, here for 30 days, here for 30 days, here for 30 days.
He's picked all good running spots.
All good running spots, but he has,
Oh, yeah.
he's like, I don't have to be married here and try to travel out there. I don't have a lease here. He like let his apartment lapse. And then he goes, I got an Airbnb here. It's the same amount in rent. I got an Airbnb here. It's the same amount or less. And so for 4 months, that's what he's been doing.
A little jealous.
Yeah.
A lot fucking jealous. That's why I brought it up. I mean, that is.
We're all married though. He's not. So put it on. Don't think too hard.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say is, yes, we are all married, but.
Mike, smile when you say that. Say, we're all married. Huh? There you go.
What I'm saying, but that shouldn't stop, even if you are married.
Well, the wife can't go with you though.
Why not get that on board?
Well, both can't do it. He has opportunities of working anywhere. The wife doesn't.
Yeah. So like that's a great thing if you can do it. But sometimes your wife's got her own thing going, right? That she can't drop and go to something.
You're
else.
right. But
Right? So
you
that
can
part-
drop a postcard, right? Miss you. Ding.
But-
well, we all have kids too. I mean, it's just it's not gonna
That's
work.
true. You're right. I understand it. I mean, it's a joke, but I mean, I do like the fact that he was able to do that. You know, for like me when I
Very jealous. Like this one's very
yeah,
jealous.
because like me when I was
didn't have the opportunity to work from anywhere.
I didn't either. When I was 17, I had two
He's not
options.
17. He's older. I mean, yeah,
I'm just
like now.
I'm digressing, but I was saying when I was 17, it was stay in bumfuck Texas or join the military. Like there was not a whole lot of options for me, and so yeah, that's
Okay, so Flagstaff, Salt Lake City,
yeah.
Idaho, now Colorado. But yeah, it's like, you know, good guy.
The Beast Coast of the East Coast.
Yep, East Coast.
But you know,
I have to say, I even though we live on this end of the world, I'm a fan.
Pretty cool shit over here, though.
There's cool shit over here. I'm not arguing that. Just saying, if it was, hey, let's go to the Outer Banks or let's go to Twin Lakes. Sorry, Hoss.
Yeah.
Sorry, my ass is headed west.
Yeah, it is nice getting out of the green tunnel.
Yeah.
You know,
To be able to see out there, that's what's so amazing to me is that you can be, you can leave the cabin and you can hike up and you're in these, and you're in the aspens, you're in the cedars or whatever that I mean, and then you get to a certain elevation,
yeah,
and then you're in this open.
Jack will
And you
appreciate
can
the
see for
whole
miles, you have to
Jockey Ridge
Yeah.
State Park. It's the largest sand dune on the East Coast. I went, I ain't got shit on the Great Sand Dune. I was like, we hiked up this little thing. I went, really?
it's not 1,000 feet, it's like
300 feet. Yeah, it's
it's like,
300 feet above sea level. It's the highest in there. I'm like, yeah, I've seen the Great Sand Dunes. Yeah, this ain't whatever.
Yeah. Just so, do we want to do that this year? Go back to Great Sand Dunes?
So
Yeah, we skipped it last
wait,
year.
let's say Frank.
We did skip it last year, but
It was a great detour.
it was a
It was the
great
best
detour.
freaking-
Not, oh my God.
We were loaded down.
Yeah.
The
Front
thing was
and rear.
coming up off the ground.
Well, it was equal. Yeah, we had one in front and one back. Yeah.
But Frank, we were going in the right direction. We just actually didn't know. We knew we were going a different way.
Yeah.
We weren't exactly sure what was going to happen. So there's that. Sand dunes. It's a game. We'll have more time because we're starting earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, when are we leaving?
That's all. I thought that was a game plan. But
I can't
Just
tilt.
so you know.
I can't tilt the glass like you did.
Why? You have two hands, right? Look,
This
watch.
heavy. I'm
That
not
hurts
full,
my feelings.
I'm not full grown.
I'm your trainer. That hurts my feelings.
Well, we don't.
What we did
we don't
today-
do finger dexterity. Cunt.
we got some friends out doing the Trans Rockies thing this week.
Oh yeah, Lori and Alex and Lisa.
Buzzy's out there,
Oh, Buzzy? Yeah.
Buzzy is out there.
so they get to
Hey,
do.
full pour. I mean, what's the difference?
Shut up. Thank you for the free beer.
I do want to get their notes after they run from
And
basically
I did-
Winfield.
Oh, Winfield over. Yeah, I did
Winfield
tell.
over back to Twin Lakes.
I did tell.
We're gonna say there's a whole lot. Fuck that over there.
Give that to him because that's the lid.
Yeah.
So speaking of Buzzy, this is something that.
yeah.
Well, I was just like I said, I had driving back. Buzzy came up, and I'm like, Buzzy just turned 70 years old. 70. I mean, I pray. Well, I don't pray. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I hope,
Working on that, so you know. Working on that.
but I hope that at 70 I can be there.
You will.
I hope. Like we know Jack will be there.
Speak up, because he's closer than we are.
It's coming, baby.
Say anything. I'm not. Yeah. Not gonna say anything. Y'all do know. I mean, for those that know Jack, there are 20-year-olds that go, I can't keep up with that goddamn guy. I saw that on the mess. Come on, pussies. What are y'all waiting on? Like, you back.
Yeah, till something breaks again. So, hey,
Happens.
You're back. How's it feel?
you know,
Check him out and say, "Oh,
that's like
Oh, I will later.
you know, the people ask to say, look, here, and this is, I think, the same is true for everybody. I never had any like inklings about when things are gonna go wrong. It's like all of a sudden this came like apart. It's like, okay, well, we start over again.
It happens." Yeah, I mean, and what'd you do? Just did it.
Just start
like,
over, like, you know.
Chill. Start over.
And I think this time, in fact, this is even more telling. The first time I came back going, "Roop," like nothing had ever happened.
Can't do that.
Not true.
Yeah.
Something had happened. I'll be the first to say, there's no guarantee of that, right? Sometimes shit doesn't get right again. You just got to work around it. Things start clicking back again. You go, huh? Let's go, guys.
That's the hard part. When everything feels good,
Yeah,
you go too far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Like I did that.
Still working with that now.
Yes, my Achilles, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm still having Achilles issues. But it's what's frustrating for me is
Competitive.
I am very competitive.
100%. That's all it is.
But running with Jack, not this past Saturday, but the week before, we all went out and did runs. Jack's off going. You know, I'm with the rest of the group, and they're like, anybody going to try to catch you? Let's go. And we run. It's Jack and I. We're leading everybody. I'm feeling great. Problem is, I get to 10 miles, and this fucking thing
Well, see, that's it. Yeah.
starts fucking screaming again. And, you know, so that's frustrating for me, is that I feel great. But then 10 miles in, I'm like, look, bitch, if you're going to hurt, just hurt. Hurt from the start.
It doesn't work that way.
Don't fucking hurt 10 miles in after I feel great. You know what I mean? I have to fucking stop.
That's where
You know, like Freight saw me walking. I did.
Freight.
Freight, did you see me? I walked my ass back up towards the car. Wasn't.
Yeah, you're 1 minute you're running with Jack, next minute talking damn freight.
See what happens?
Hey, both are good things.
Absolutely.
That is what he said. From Jack, talking damn freight.
So that's one thing.
It is what I
you have to
said.
let go of. You have to let
I love
go
you.
of the competitive stuff. Because you can't be a rock star every day. Have you ever heard that from some guy?
Maybe once or 3,700 times.
It took
yeah,
my time, like
I
early
am
on when
grateful.
I was rehabbing, like I would avoid Alan and Mark and Matt, avoid them at times. Like
'Cause you can't-
I can't be around you.
Yes.
I know my feelings. I said I can't.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to force me to drag my ass a little bit faster than I need to go right now. So I just.
And that's hard because we're human.
Well, and I love running with those guys, right?
Yes.
It's fun. It's like running with. You can do these hard things by yourself.
But doing it
Doing it
with a
with your
group.
friends is so much better. I'll just.
Yes.
Right? So it's like.
I am grateful that I know you. I am grateful for that phrase, you can't be a rock star every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hear that sometimes and I go, well, shit, I'll come back and try again tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not.
And then tomorrow I come back and right now I'm running as good as I ever have. You know, and it feels good.
Yeah.
And it was because I didn't beat myself up trying to be a rock star every day.
There's going to be days you're Woody and Toy Story. Just
There are a lot of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and so with that, I will say this because this is why, you know, since the Achilles thing, I have spent a lot of time inside the gym. A lot. And I'm to the point now, I did my own workout that he wrote down. Like, I'm pushing myself. I'm riding that Aerodyne bike. I don't know if you have one, but I don't know what they're worth. But I'll pay $1 million for one of those Aerodyne. The
I will
19.
sell you one.
You got one?
No, but I'll go get one if he's going to pay $1 million for it.
But a nice, but that,
Damn Salvation Army.
900.
I'm pretty sure I
I'm
know
good.
a guy.
but that Aerodyne bike, since my injury, that has been my best.
Yeah.
I did airdyne and rowing the other day, and fucking kiddie pool underneath me. Like, I mean, I am working my ass off, but I don't hurt anywhere. You know what I mean? But I'm still getting the same, the same thing.
Yeah. So DC, that's one thing you need to go down the internet rabbit hole on is
Porn.
Easy.
no.
Don't give him a tempting.
No. This is specific to this.
Here he goes.
So the Achilles and things like that. Well, it turns out I think you can,
Yes.
and it's by ingesting things like collagen peptides are like gelatin. Actually, gelatin with a little vitamin C, with the dose at the right time, with a little bit of work. And it's not a fast fix, but this is something that doesn't like.
Thank you for saying that, because there's no fast fix for a lot of things.
Yeah.
People get too aggressive.
Right.
Yeah,
You
and
have
I've
to
learned
fix
that.
something. Yeah.
I've learned that. Like, so when it happened, the day Jack and Alan and I ran, and I sent, but the way I'm wired, I stayed off of it till Wednesday.
Oh.
So it was Sunday, and I didn't run Monday or Tuesday.
Well, that was a whole
And then-
denial thing, right? So, well, maybe you got hit by a rock.
That was the denial thing. And we did 3 miles, and then I was like, hey, Jack, I got to stop. Like, we did 3 miles, and this is starting to hurt. And then that Saturday, I was like, oh, everything's gone. And then I did 10 miles.
Can't do it. Yeah.
And then at the end of that 10 miles, I was like, I'm done. And now I've just been on that bike and the rower, but that's been good. Like,
Oh yeah. No.
I still feel like that, dude, that bike and that rower, I may not be running, and he'll take it, but your cardio.
Process, but you have to practice your craft to be good at it. But doing other stuff doesn't mean you're not getting good at craft or your sport.
Yeah.
So, like, hitting the bike, hitting the rower is going to help your sport, but you still have to do your sport somewhat.
Right.
But you, like all of us in this room, have done our sport enough. You've experienced it. So doing other stuff, people are like, I got to run. I got to run. No.
Well, the thing is,
Well, it's so hard to, I don't know.
but if you run and you continue to run, you get the experience of running and you get the exposure to running, but you also expose yourself to the injuries from running.
Yes. That's okay. That's a great way to say it. You expose
and
yourself to
so-
the injury of running. Yes.
Right, and so once you've got the fitness from running and you've got the experience of running, you don't necessarily have to do
As
just
much
the
as
running.
yes,
You know?
exactly.
Well, you need to
yes.
get stronger at some stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you can try around it.
like one of the things that we've learned, like standing,
Yeah.
my
what's
core.
your-
Well, hold
okay,
on, my
let me
core. I
ask you
can
this.
stand upright. Like I don't
What's your,
get.
what do you say your core is? That's what people would get. Don't understand. It's not just this.
No, my core
It's
is
your hips. It's your glutes. It's everything that keeps your pelvis in one place.
yes. So all of this. So
Yes.
so squats and GDHs and
GHD.
GHD, whatever, and then but sit up. But he's got me on all this shit.
Yeah.
Sit ups and all that kind of shit. It presses overhead, but it keeps all this
Anything
stronger.
with a barbell. Yeah.
So when I got my pack and shit on and bottle, because people don't think about this shit. You've got your bottles on front, a lot of your gear on your pack, right? So you're adding extra weight on the front. People don't think about that. That pulls you down a little bit, which collapses you. You don't breathe as well. If you're stronger, even though the weight's there, you're still able to run upright.
I tell you what, man.
I don't know.
Thursday.
Just a Thursday.
Thursday morning, I went to the gym and we did Karen, which is
150 walls.
150 wall balls for Tom.
Uh-huh.
And I felt that Saturday. But the thing is, I mean, we were doing backcountry loop. But the thing is, the muscles that were hurting were the muscles that had been hurting from Karen. I was still training them when I was, and I felt stronger. I felt stronger when I was doing it. I mean,
You took your shorts off back in the backcountry, didn't you?
I may have, I may have. I may have done the entire thing naked. You don't know.
You don't know.
I don't.
But
Again, jealous.
Yeah. When are we doing that, Luke? My ankle feels great.
it does now.
Because he can grab his ankles now.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't look at him like that.
What were we talking
Don't-
about?
Don't look at him like that.
Why?
Don't stare at him.
So
Yeah, but that's hard to.
So
Yeah, we got.
we should just hit end. Just hit end. It's
no,
all of us now.
not hit end. But there's nobody. Oh, look, Vulcan.
Oh, I figured I'll share everybody. Look,
Oh, look, yeah, he's
yeah,
got.
my daughter's
Yeah.
leaving, and because just so y'all know, it's because I love my kid. Anyway,
Up there too.
see that?
Wait. Whoa.
You can't pay back in black because we're leaving.
I can.
he do what he wants.
I don't know how to do this.
What out?
All right. That's good.
I wasn't just saying though. I really did feel really good the other day.
I think that's a lot of people's downfall when they
You
start.
felt really good last time I was with you. Come on, that was
I
good.
like that.
That was good. He didn't deny it. Drink it. Is that empty?
Oh God.
Well, then get the other one.